that's pretty.
Just did a demo thing with it.
So we're doing the little mini book project here, the little mini envelope or box, or I'm not sure exactly what you call it. I think it's a combination of all of them. It could be photo storage
Or a card. How
or
many
cards.
Money.
Money.
Money, yeah, money.
So we're going to give it just a minute here so people can get on and get on the feed for us. Mary's going to teach this class. She's over here giving it the Catholic blessing.
You want to sit on this one?
Tracy McKinney says, "Hi, Garage Mary."
Hi.
Kate Lee says, "Hi, Mary, missing you. Looking forward to this class."
Me too.
So this one says, how about on the class suggestions for next time? How about 3 layouts in a card class? We have done cards in the past, right? Or was it all just mini, like for the 4th project? Have we done cards in the past?
Probably not. Maybe one card or something, but
Maybe we'll keep
That's
that
a
in
thought.
mind
We'll
for
keep it in mind.
December, even with some Christmas cards or something, maybe.
yeah. Remind us again.
Yeah. Okay, there's people getting on here. I'm gonna show you a couple of things here right quick. So this was the Missing in Action April Club Q layout. So these are up for preview on our website for the April Club Q shipment. Stacy just got these finished. It says, "What a lovely day." It's got a fun little fan pattern with the paper there. And then this is the second layout. So a fun little...
So if
Oh,
you
I
sign-
think I just answered you, Ethel. This is April's Club Q, or yeah, April's Club Q.
So if they sign up right now, then this is what they will get. In
So
April.
yes, we showed March's earlier. If you want to start with March, just write in the comments when you sign up that you'd like to start with March and have it shipped this coming week. This is April's, and so if you sign up and you don't make the March comment, this is what you would be getting in April, and this is shipping approximately April 15th. So when you sign up for Club Q, you would get these layouts in April plus the paper pack, and then you would get an additional 2 double page layouts, a paper pack, and 3 free inks as a bonus. Nikki says she would still like the 4 scrapbook layouts. Katrina says, "Love all my Club Q." I'm going to actually also real quick, never mind our scuffed up floors in our shipping area here. I'm going to give you, this is a preview of Private Reserve. Look at all these layouts already made for Private Reserve. Patsy and Stacy are on it this year. They've even got, see, we're still testing them, so they've got notes on them still of changes, things like that. But look at all the variety and the color variety. We have new albums coming for Private Reserve, which are going to look like this paper on them. This one says Life's Music, Best Trip, Grateful for the Little Things. This is a family layout. And then we've got some Blessed. My tape gun's there. I'm using my shipping table. So anyway, Private Reserves are up on our website. We have them in 4 cities coming this fall, and then an online version of it for 3 days in November. You can find the information for those on our website, shopquickquotes.com, and then under events and workshops. Thank you, Jody, that you love Private Reserve. So we come to basically Centralia, Washington, and Grand Mount at the Great Wolf Lodge, York, Pennsylvania, Palm Springs, California, and then we added Denton, Texas this year. People keep asking us to come back to Texas, so we added it. I'm going to tell you, signups are down for Denton, so if we can't get the attendance this year, we likely won't be back next year. So if anybody is thinking about going or on the fence, get signed up for it. We offer payment plans. You can do $50 down in monthly payments from now until then. You can see all that information on our website. Some more previews will probably be going up of some of these things. It's $349 for the weekend. It does not include your hotel, but it does include all of these classes, a 20-page 12x12 album on Saturday, including the album and page protectors, a tote bag. It includes 4 classes on Sunday. It includes crops Friday and Saturday night. And then it also includes lunches on Saturday and Sunday and a whole bunch of prizes and giveaways and armloads of things. So anybody that's been for private reserve, just be sure and comment on here. Let them know how fun it is, how many goodies you get, and what a great weekend it is. So we would love to have you join us at one of those places or online. All right. So I think I'm going to go ahead and excuse the floor again here. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Are you ready, Mary?
Yep.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
And I will post the link to the private reserve in,
Oh, you need to introduce her.
oh,
Oh, no, that's okay.
Yes,
Hi.
No, we need to introduce you. Some people don't know
hang
you.
on. We're going to get,
Oh, come
she
on.
hates this part.
I couldn't get my hair right.
You look
Your
so
hair
cute.
is fine.
Always so cute.
All right. So we have
This is
passing
our
grudge, Mary.
Mary. I'm turning it all over to her, and she's going to show us how to do this cute little box.
So should we explain how she got her name, though, right quick, Garage Mary?
Go ahead.
Oh, so when we first started this, we worked out of a little tiny house with a garage, and our laser machines were out in the garage. And she started doing that 19 years ago, I believe. 19 years ago out of the garage. And so we had 2 Marys working for us. We had babysitter Mary, who babysat my kids and then started working for us. And then we had this Mary right here. And so we nicknamed her Garage Mary because that's where she started. Obviously, she's not in the garage anymore.
Her nickname is GM now. You can just call her GM.
But we love the creativity she has when it comes to boxes and altered projects. And she, for every holiday, she takes what is it, candy bags or things that you do for the kids at the school. Mm-hmm. And then she brings us these very detailed gift bags of things, and it's always got some fun little box and usually some Baileys that I put in my coffee, but we won't talk about that.
And then this is also on top of, she packages hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kits a week. And this is the lady that if you, I mentioned it earlier, if you found one of these in your kit, we haven't had any, but she puts some in different kits. If you got a little finger caught in your kit, then Mary put it in there and you get a prize. But we haven't heard anybody say they got one yet. So
if you end up finding one, email us and we'll get you a prize on that.
So we're going to turn all this over to Mary.
Okay, you are set.
Okay. Okay, so this kit has a lot of little pieces on it. So, first of all, you're gonna look for a chipboard, a white chipboard, and we're gonna do a little scoring on it. Okay, and you're gonna put it in and put it at 5 inches, and you're gonna score down the middle. And do it a couple of times because this is a chipboard, so it's kind of stiff. And then you rotate it on the other side, and you'll do it again at 5 inches. You might go off the track like I am.
It is a little hard to get that down chipboard.
But after you put your pages on it, you won't see it.
Do you score it on both sides of the?
Yes.
You do that?
Yeah, you could do that.
I mean, is that a good idea?
And then turn it around, and then just put it on the same place and score again on top of it, just because it's a chipboard. and then rotate it, and do it on the other side. Here, Patsy, I'll give you.
No, I'm good.
She's doing it with a ruler.
I'm okay. I make do with everything because I'm too lazy to dig out stuff.
Okay, so this has two sides. You can see a shiny side and a matte side. So on the matte side, you're just gonna bend it over gently. Just fold it over gently,
So this is the matte side that's showing when you bend it? Okay.
and then turn it back. And then on the
Oh, and
shiny
the other
side,
way. Okay.
and you're just, so if it's gonna crack, it's gonna crack in the inside. Just gently, and then bring it back again. And so then you'll end up with this.
So you end up with the shiny side on the outside then? Okay.
Okay. So we'll set that aside because we're going to take apart all our pieces. So then take all your pieces out. And the colors they suggest to do is denim or blueberry bliss for your chalking. Guess I should have done this first, huh? Patsy put all this on the laser. It was just amazing. Okay, so that's
Bobby's asking shiny on the outside. Something's covering that up. Yeah, shiny on the outside?
yes.
Yes. Okay.
Shiny on the outside, so.
So it didn't crack. It cracks in the inside a little bit, but it was not going to show. And then shiny on the outside.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to build the front of the box. So,
Do we want to have everything punched out
oh yeah,
right
we
now?
could,
or
we
not?
could punch it.
Not
Yeah,
punched
let's
out.
punch everything out. And
I
then,
didn't, it doesn't matter to me. I didn't know what you did here.
yeah, let's punch everything out. And then keep it all together because I always lose everything. And then put that aside. Okay? Okay, so the next step, you're going to find a blue, find a blue flourish paper that's 5.25 by 12, and we're going to do a little cutting. So first of all,
Have them just get out their cutting diagram so they
oh
can
yeah,
see it.
here's your diagram cuttogram. It's going to be right on the instruction sheet. All right, so this is 12, so we're going to put it at 6 and just cut it at 6 first. Okay. And then, so then you cut it at 6, and then you're going to go and cut. Let's see, you're going to cut it at 6, and then you're going to turn it. You're going to cut a 1/2 inch on top of on the 6 side.
Okay.
On both papers.
So your cut will be 6 inches long, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you cut the 1/2 inch off. Okay. So
Okay.
then you'll end up with a 6 by 4 3/4. Okay. All right. So we get all our cutting, so we don't have to do anything with that. So we're gonna bring back your front book, and you're gonna find. Okay. So then you're gonna find. Okay, Okay, so you're gonna find the 4x3x6. Boy, I'm a little bashful right now.
You've never been bashful.
I never been
Katrina
bashful.
is saying, should I have a white cardstock with punch outs?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's like this. The box part.
Okay, Katrina, if you don't have that, email me and I will get it out with your next Club Q. Sorry about that.
This is gonna go like that. Am I right? Yeah, because it has.
Okay, so where's that? Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna get the ones that you cut, the 4 by 3/4 by 6, and you're gonna chalk it if you want. You're gonna chalk it if you want.
This is the one with the square corners, or this?
So then you're gonna add it. You're gonna glue it right to the top. So you leave a little border around. So see, you leave a little border around, and you could round your corners if you want.
And you want to do that before?
Yes.
You do, okay, let me go grab a corner rounder, and you can do that too.
You're probably saying, Mary, it doesn't fit on the book, but it will because.
So here you go. You go ahead and round corners, and they can see where all
Okay.
that goes.
So you're gonna round.
Just the two corners on the right side, right?
Yes,
Okay.
on top and the bottom. You don't have to do it on the left.
Okay.
So then grab your. And then you might as well round them all out, huh?
Yep.
That's pretty neat. I like that. Like cutting a big hairy toenail.
Gross.
Okay.
Oh
So
my
now,
gosh. See why we have her teach? You just never know. It's entertaining.
all right. So now you're gonna add your glue on the blue solid side, and then you're gonna.
So this is a little short, isn't it? Yeah, it's a little short.
It's gonna be a little short, and then you'll put it in. Make sure that it has like even sides on the top and the bottom.
So this is the front cover, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
Front cover.
Oh, here you need that. Go ahead.
Okay, so next you're going to locate another piece that has polka dots on it and stripes in the back, and one side will be curved. And then, so go ahead and chalk that, and you're going to make a pocket. So then you'll put your,
And there'll be a little gap at the bottom. Am I right?
well, you're going to
Just and then that will be covered with that pocket, right?
yes.
Okay.
So see, you're going to put the same distance as the top and the bottom, and it fits right on top of the glue. So you made a little pocket.
Well, these are got a rounded corner already.
That's for the inside.
That's for the inside. So what do I have
So
on the
this
outside?
this is the outside.
Oh. Okay. But that was already rounded.
Yeah, it
okay.
was already rounded.
Okay.
And Sheila's saying we are doing the front, correct? Is
Yes,
that what-
we're
yeah.
doing the front part.
Okay.
Okay. Next, you're gonna locate your tabs. Oh no, what are these called? Tags.
Yeah, tags, yeah.
Tags. One small and one big one. Then you're gonna find your covers for that, and you just put them right on top like that. So then you're gonna
Should we chalk these first? Or?
yes,
Okay.
chalk them. So you see why I wear rubbers on my fingers, because when I chalk, I'm always painting my fingernail. Sometimes I'll go home with blue, sometimes they're black, sometimes they're,
I do too, and sometimes it doesn't come off.
yeah, it doesn't come off.
Done
Doesn't
it
come
all
off.
day long.
So now you're gonna glue your, oops, wrong one. You're gonna glue the little mats on top of your, right in the middle. Just like that. Okay, now you have, you'll have a 10-inch ribbon in, and you're going to cut it, just cut it in half. Okay. Oh, sorry, Betsy. Here
That's
you go.
right.
Okay, then you're just going to tie a little knot bowl, a bowl knot, just like that. And just tighten it, and just, there's one, and then there's the second one.
Or they can just loop it through, right?
Oh,
They
oh
want
yeah.
to.
Or see, I never go through the,
It probably makes it flatter and does not go through, right?
yeah. So what you do is cut a little end off and then stick it in there and then tie it. I always just glue mine on. I never have. I always tear the
paper, yeah. I get
yeah.
it.
I never. But Patsy's doing it the right way.
No, I'm not. No. I don't do anything the right way. You're doing it the efficient way.
And then you just trim your little ends off. I guess these aren't.
Those scissors are probably not very good. Try these. These are probably better.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And these tuck in, huh?
And then, so then you're just going to tuck those right in. Okay, so then you're going to look for a white scallop.
Should we chalk that at all, or
Yes.
leave it white? Chalk it a little bit.
Okay, and then you're going to put your glue on, and then you're just going to, right on the edge, you're just going to just put it right on the edge, just like that. Okay, so now we're going to look for our happy moments.
What are you looking for?
For the happy moment.
Happy little moments?
Yeah, I don't have one.
I don't know that I do either. Well, oh yeah, it's on the back side
Oh.
of this.
Oh, here it is.
Well, we couldn't find our happy little moments, but if you look, it's on the back side of this plain white piece.
Yeah. Boy, I'm bad. I didn't even see that.
I forget about that.
Usually they're just little tiny ones. Okay, so then you'll cut this out. Or
No,
you
you
could
use
cut
that
it with
one,
your
yeah.
trimmer. Sometimes you'll kind of miss on, you'll end up missing something on your kit, and that's because I went to Lululand. I usually lived there a long time, so I'm so sorry.
I bet
I
one
had
in a
people
million.
this morning on somebody was missing one thing, and two or three people got on and said, in 20 years, I have never been missing a piece.
Yeah, see that?
So,
Pretty amazing.
what paper line is the flourish? They're asking. What is that blue flourish paper? What is the paper line on that?
Oh my gosh, you're asking hard questions. I don't know.
I don't either.
Is it still over there?
I'm looking to see. I don't see it here. Let me go see if I can find a paper pack on that.
Okay, so now you're just ink your little sentiment, and what you could do is you could pop it up too with some little foam dots, or just glue it on there like this.
It's either that one or the one that flows with it. I don't.
Let me go. I'll go see, look at the paper pack and see if I can figure it out.
That is pretty paper, isn't it? It was probably part of our private reserve maybe last year.
Okay, so if you want to raise it up, you could use some foam squares, but I'll just glue it right on, and then just put it right on front like that. Okay, so now you're going to look for this piece here is.
It's that, right? Yeah, it's Forget Me Not paper pack.
Oh, let's
It's
show
that
them
one, right?
what it looks like. Here's the whole paper pack. It is gorgeous, but it's got all these pieces in it. So if you wanted the whole paper pack, we have all of that. I know nobody has enough paper, right?
How long is this, Patsy? Okay, so next you're going to locate a skinny piece that's
6.5 by
Six-
half inch.
6.5. So it'll look like this. And then go ahead and chalk it. And then this will go right here on the spine.
So it's the longest one, right? It's the longest
It's the
piece
longest
of
piece.
strip. There's other strips that are just like that, but they're shorter.
You'll have another one for the inside, and then just line it up right in on your spine. Okay, so next you're going to get the other side, the other piece that you cut, the flourish, and you're going to,
This.
yes, you're going to round one corner. Here goes the toenails. Isn't that awesome? I love that. Okay. And then chalk your piece, and that is your back side. Or is it the back side? Nope, that's not the back side. That's the round side.
What does the inside look like? Is that what it is?
The inside is the,
inside?
yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, that's for your inside. I'm sorry.
So this one that fits is for the back side.
Yes, the one that has it's already rounded.
Yeah, and the one that's already rounded is for the back side. That's what we're working on right now then?
Yes, we're
Okay.
doing all the book. And then
So this is what she's working on right here. It's the back, it's the dots, has two rounded corners, so we can go ahead and get that on.
and then do the same thing, leave a little border around it. So there it is. Okay, so now we're going to flip it over. Now we're going to work on the inside. And that one piece that I almost put in the back will go on the left side of the inside.
And you clip the corners, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Corners are clipped. And so then you'll line it up just like the front. You're going to put it all the way to the top, leave a border. And we're making a pocket.
Kate Lee says, watch out, GM will be using the corner rounder on her husband's toes.
She will. She will. Yeah.
No, he don't let me come near him. No.
No, she's done just too many terrible things to her husband. He doesn't let her even come close.
He don't trust me. Okay, so then we're making the pocket. It's the same piece that has a round corner on the left side. Again, you're going to put it right to the bottom. Leave a little, what's it called?
Is
Little
this a pocket then on the inside too?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the
So
pocket.
leave the top open without any adhesive then.
Find your other little scallop. Chalk your scallop. And you're going to put it right on the edge, just like what you did on the front. Okay, then you'll find your journaling. Chalk it up. And then that just tucks right in, just like that.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, so now we're going to be working from left to right. So the next piece you're going to find is, what do you call it?
The spine on the inside.
The spine on the
And
inside,
that's 6.5 also.
6.5, 2. And then you'll chalk it. And then you'll do that in the inside spine. Just like that.
So this one goes on the outside and one goes on the inside, right?
One goes on the outside, one goes on the inside.
Okay.
So there's your front and back, and then we did the left side inside. Okay, so now we're going to make the box. Okay, so you'll have the score lines, and gently again fold all your score lines in. Just sometimes when I'm packaging, I talk to myself, and it's pretty easy to do when you're packaging. But doing this, I feel like I can't talk to myself. Oh gosh, I'm a mess.
Just don't be cussing at yourself.
Well, I've done that too. Okay, so now you're going to put glue on your little tabs on your first ones. And then you're going to glue this part. Oh, let me put a little bit more on the edges. You're going to glue this part to this part here. And make sure that it's nice and even. Just like that. And then hold it for a bit, because it is until it adheres. So again, here's the front part. You're going to glue this to the back, right, just like that. Okay. Next, you're going to glue on these short sides, and then those will go down even. That'll look like this.
So this goes on the inside, right?
One goes on the outside. Yeah, just like that.
This goes like that or like that?
Well, you do it either way. I
Oh, it doesn't
did
matter.
mine. Yeah, I did mine on the
Oh, you did it
outside.
on the outside.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
It's just going to be covered up, so you won't be able to see it.
Okay, here, I'll give you your stuff back here.
Okay, now you'll just add your liquid glue on your other tabs, and then you'll just glue those together. And now we have a little tray. Just like that. Okay? You're going to locate a piece of piece like this and chalk it. It's going to be for your mats. Now we're just going to be putting all our mats on. And that'll go right in the front. God, I'm shaking. Oof. Okay. Just like that. Leave a little border around it. You're going to have another piece. It's a bigger piece. Chop it. And then this is going to go on the inside. And then just slip it right in there. And then mush it down. Okay, so we got 3 little pieces left. So the long one, you're gonna chalk it. Chalk all of your pieces.
Okay, Kim is asking, would it be easier to attach the paper onto the box before it is folded up?
You could, but it just slides right in.
Okay.
Yeah.
So either way, evidently.
Yeah, either way you could do it. Just as long as you don't go on the score lines. When you...
So, yeah.
Okay, so now you're gonna, the long one, you're gonna attach right on the front. I gotta tell you, this morning I was taking a shower. Before I get in the shower, I go and I weigh myself on the scale. And so I went, got on the scale. It's like, oh no, this is not right. This isn't right. So I got off of it, took off my combat boots, took off my heavy bra, took some hairpins out of my hair, got in there, and it's the weight that I wanted. So ladies, take everything off when you
Your
get on
combat
the
boots?
when you get on the scale. Take everything off, and you'll just be happy.
Especially your combat boots. And your heavy bra. And your hairpins.
All right, so then the last 2 pieces that you have, they're just going to go right on the side here. And this for decorations. It makes it like a little...
Carla says you got to be careful about the tabs that you glue. If you put the paper on before gluing so I think she's talking about over the score lines also probably.
Yeah.
Just got to be careful not to do that.
Yeah. That's why I put it in after it's all together. Okay, so now, so everybody's up to this part, right?
Is everybody doing okay? Do you need her to go over anything else again? Let us know. Or forever hold your peace.
Okay, so now we're going to glue the box to the book. And then what you're going to do is you're going to set it in and then center it and then just bring it close to the end of the the end of the spine. So like this. That's when you want it, so you want it to close. You want it to close like that. So just lift up the book.
Now they're visualizing Grudge Mary naked.
What's that?
Now they're visualizing Grudge Mary naked.
Oh, you don't want to see that. All right. So,
Better her than me.
okay, so there you go, and that's it. You could put Velcro dot to shut to hold it tight, or you could put a ribbon around the whole thing.
Right.
Yeah. And
Cute,
that's it.
Mary.
Any
Cute,
questions?
I don't think so. We're done then?
We're
I
we're
think
done.
so. I don't know if we mentioned the dates for the private reserves.
I did not. No, I just said that we were having some,
They're
where they were.
in
While Patsy's looking that up, I'm going to show you the special again here right quick, the sign with the special on it. Orders over $40 this weekend get you a free card kit. You have to enter in the code free card kit in the coupon box in order for that to be valid. It is not valid toward events. And the $40 has to be before shipping on that. And then I just realized we have a few other new kits that we have a sports line of stuff coming out. And they're still adding stuff to it, but here's the basketball one that we've had for a while, or a couple of weeks actually. And then also Off to the Races. But then we have, these are brand new coming through. They won't be ready to ship till sometime this week. We have football.
oh, cute.
Oh yeah.
And we have baseball. And then I know soccer is also on the website. And for those of you that have our softball moms, I'm sure you're going to be hollering, can we get a softball one? Maybe I'll tell Stacy, and maybe she can switch that out to softball or put it in
Oh, yeah.
at the same time, maybe.
Yeah, we
so
can
that
do
we
that.
could do softball and baseball. Soccer is coming, I know. So check those out on our website. They're kind of a pre-order for those ones right now, but you can add them to your order to qualify for the $40, and then we'll just hold them till they're ready later this week. They should be. So that was a couple of the ones we had. So use your, right here, use the coupon code free card kit on the website with a $40 order, and you'll get one of the random card kits that we have available. Okay, I think Patsy found the private reserve dates also.
So the one here at home at Grand Mound, which is just a few miles from the warehouse in Washington, is the 5th, 6th, and 7th of September. The 19th, 20th, and 21st is Palm Springs, California, and we are using a different venue this time. The other ones just pretty much priced us out as far as guests and event room. And then on the 26th, 27th, 28th is York, Pennsylvania. And then the 10th, 11th, and 12th of October is Dallas area. And then I'm not sure if we've set the date for the, we did. It looks like the 14th and 15th is, if you want to do, if you're not close to any of these places or you don't want to go to any of these places, we're doing an online version, 14th and 15th and 16th of November.
Okay, I have people asking for volleyball. I don't know if volleyball was on the radar or not, but I will mention it to Stacy. We had several people asking about that. We do have a handful of the kits left from this weekend, so if you'd like another set, you can buy them under the online event tab on our website. And speaking of that, Facebook has now limited the amount of time that they will save our videos online. We get 30 days. So what we're going to do is we'll download them, put them on a YouTube link, and then we will post that YouTube link back on our website. So for those of you that plan on coming back to the videos, they will only be there on Facebook for 30 days. And then we will have them downloaded in that amount of time, create a YouTube, a YouTube channel. I don't think it's a channel. I don't know. John will do it because I won't, because I don't know how. So then we will. Jeez, I just read a comment on here. Now I forgot. They'll get posted back on our website, and we'll tell everybody where that is, and possibly send out an email when that happens. So somebody's asking on the baseball page, is there orange and black color option? It's just red and black on there. If the red doesn't work for you, then you could definitely use your own paper and put orange on there for sure. It's hard to keep these neutral yet add some dimension to them. I think they went with the red because red is the same as the baseball threads on this one, and so it was easy to do that. But it wouldn't take anything to just add orange to those spots if you wanted to on those. So well, and actually looking at it, it's a little bit orangey. They're asking if it is orange or red, and it's mostly red. I don't know. It might lend a little bit toward an orange, but mostly red.
Yeah.
On that. So
be easy to switch that out though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything else? Sign up for Club Q. All the information is on our website, shopquickquotes.com. Remember, you get extra freebies for signing up for Club Q. You have the coupon from this weekend, free card kit, to get a free card kit with a $40 order. Or get signed up for our private reserves. There's payment plan options available on there, so you can check that out.
And in private reserve, if you've never been to one before, it's 3 full days of classes and crazy antiques, and we have games, and we have lots of prizes, lots of giveaways. And you go home. Well, on Saturday we put together an entire 20-page album. You get the album, all the page protectors. On Sunday we have 4 more classes. We also have bonus classes if you're interested in more on Friday. It's a fun weekend, so check it out and come see us in person or
Train.
I hear one last train coming. I drew 2 names for this one. So we've got Tammy Owen and Tammy Sears.
all right.
So again, if you win prizes, don't worry about contacting me. They'll go out to you automatically. If you're a Club Q member, they'll go in your Club Q. If you're not, then I will get them out to you sometime this week to the address your kits ship to.
And if you're interested in traveling with us, there are 5 spaces for scrapbookers left on the Caribbean cruise, which is going to Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, St. Kitts, and Nevis. Or there's 4 spots left on the New England trip. It's not a cruise, but it's a land tour through New England for, I think, 8 days. So check that out on our website.
So I have somebody on here saying the website has Palm Springs and Centralia dates, the opposite of what you said. Palm Springs is first this year. Did you?
Oh, I did that wrong. Yeah, I lied. Mine's Palm Springs. I hate that when they do that because we like to have it at home so we can get all the bugs worked out before we
Have to ship the huge
have to
pallets
ship.
of stuff,
Yeah.
but
Yes, I'm sorry. That's true. The very first one is Palm Springs, and then I guess I should better know that, so I'll show up on the right day.
so she gets to the right spot on the right time.
You've been hanging around with me.
I know it. I am. Well, I think that's all we have for today. We sure appreciate everyone joining us. Get signed up for the June live event, and
Private Reserve, Club Q.
Club
if you
Q,
are
use
a
your coupon
member.
code, get all the things coming to your door. Yeah, I think that's it. We sure appreciate you. Have a good weekend.
Thank
Don't
you.
forget to look for your rubbers.